Hello, I'm Sylvia Reyna, Archivist Librarian in Texana Genealogy at the San Antonio Public Library. One of the first times I visited San Fernando Cemetery No. 1 was for the Westside Preservation Alliance's El Paseo por el Westside's annual extravaganza in May of 2015. In preserving the memory and the names of those who have come before us and who are buried here at San Fernando No. 1, we're going to step back in time and look at the lives of the Hispanic people who helped shape the history of San Antonio and acknowledge their lives through vignettes. As I was doing research on the cemetery for the physical tour, I utilized Los Bejereños Genealogical and Historical Society's publication on San Fernando Cemetery No. 1 and the San Antonio Public Library's genealogy and newspaper databases, as well as other historical resources. Let's walk through history by entering the gates. The land is owned and operated by the Catholic Archdiocese of San Antonio. San Fernando No. 1 burials started in 1848 when the city closed the city cemetery, the Camposanto, the Holy Field, where Santa Rosa Hospital and Milan Park are now located. Some of the bodies were relocated here. Inscriptions are in Spanish, French, German, Arabic, and English. This is a hallowed ground. It has been said that a person dies 3 times: when the body ceases to function, when you are buried or cremated, when there's no one left to say your name, and it is spoken for the last time. So let's bring these folks back to life. José Francisco Ruiz was born in 1783, a native of San Antonio de Bejar. When it was a province of Spanish Texas, Francisco's life took many turns. Educated in Spain, he served as San Antonio schoolmaster in 1803. The schoolhouse was on Military Plaza and had been passed on to Francisco by his father, Juan Manuel Ruiz. The house was relocated to the Whitty Museum in 1943, and it still functions as an educational center. Francisco married Maria Josefa Hernandez in 1804, and they had 3 children. By 1805, he worked as a city councilman, a concejal, and as a politician, he was an assistant to the city attorney. Francisco's long military career began in 1811, fighting for Mexico's independence from Spain, and he later supported Texas's struggle for independence from Mexico. He joined the Bear Provincial Militia with the rank of lieutenant, and in 1813 he participated in the failed Battle of Medina. He was then forced into exile from Texas until 1822. Ruiz returned after Mexico won its independence from Spain. Ordered by the Mexican government to make peace attempts with the hostile Native Americans of the North, the Comanche and the Lipan Apache, he served as an Indian agent and successfully led a peace treaty delegation of the Lipan Apaches into Mexico City in 1822. As a result, he compiled the Report of the Indian Tribes of Texas in 1828. As lieutenant colonel, he commanded the famed 2nd Flying Company of San Carlos de Parras, also known as the Alamo de Parras Company, at Fort Tenochtitlan, which is now Burleson County, Texas. It was here that he enforced the law of April 6, 1830, which was established to deter Anglo immigrants. Ruiz aligned himself with the Texas Revolutionaries in 1835 and traveled to Washington on the Brazos, where he served as a delegate to the convention. In March of 1836, Ruiz, along with his nephew José Antonio Navarro, signed the Texas Declaration of Independence, the only native Texans among 59 men to sign this historic document. He later served as senator in the First Congress of the Republic of Texas from 1836 to 1837, and on January 19, 1840, at the age of 57, this Tejano founding father passed away in San Antonio. A deep and distinct history, ethnicity, and culture is established here in the land of the dead. Check out our library guide on cemeteries. For more information, visit mysapple.org or call 210-207-2500. Thank you.